Welcome to Startup Confidential, what industry insiders will never tell you that you need to know if you're building a consumer brand. With your host, best-selling author of Ramping Your Brand, Dr. James Richardson. Let's do this.
Welcome to episode 157. This time I'm going to share 4 big things you can do to accelerate your brand. Because I teased you in the last episode. Number 1, well-paced distribution gains. So here's the problem. Founders often assume that accelerating growth is synonymous with adding more distribution, more doors, more ACV, more channels. And the industry reinforces this misconception as brokers and distributors monetize your expansion, whether or not it succeeds. And then they'll remonetize the shelf after you fail. The result is predictable. Velocity collapses when distribution ratchets up prematurely. And the quote-unquote fake skate ramp or illusion will eventually expose itself and you when percent ACV grows, but dollars divided by percent ACV declines. See figure 24 in my book. In poorly selected retailers, trial does not convert to repeat, leading to delistings and wasted capital. All right, that's the problem. Here's the tough love solution. You must pace distribution deliberately, even when the sales team is begging for expansion and retailers are, quote unquote, ready to launch. My book's position is pretty blunt. Say no often and strategically. Early stage premium brands scale on the basis of velocity growth, not door count. And you add doors only when your same store velocities are growing. Your core markets are dense with repeat buyers, and your brand symbolism is resonating locally. You're going to reject down market retailers until the brand is culturally ready. So entering EDLP environments prematurely in retail destroys your pricing power, and it accelerates commoditization as well for most of you, not everybody. Slow strategic expansion is not timid. It's the only real path up the skate ramp. All right, method number 2, price pack architecture. Okay, here's the problem. Many founders try to accelerate their growth by lowering price and pushing promotions. They think that, and the whole ecosystem reinforces this, that they're going to promote their way to growth. Now, both of those are blunt tools that erode margin. They undermine your brand positioning, and they rarely produce sustained velocity increases. Without a smarter pricing strategy, brands remain stuck in flat velocity curves, and while their competitors surge all around them. So here's the tough love solution to stagnant velocities when you want to accelerate. You've got to adopt a price pack architecture. And this is a big co-science, which can be taken to extremes. But if it's applied scrappily with some entrepreneurial discipline, it will help accelerate your business. So here's what you do. You introduce multiple pack sizes at strategic price points. This helps expand relevance across usage occasions. And it creates built-in volume discounts that, to the consumer, feel like a deal, but actually increase your brand level average retail price over time, and they increase your top-line growth while making you money. Multi-packs in particular can permanently alter velocity trajectories, as I show in my book in a lovely Dude Wipes case study, figure 29. Price pack architecture accelerates by deepening habitual usage, the most reliable engine of exponential velocity growth. Stop thinking of pricing as a defensive lever and start using price pack architecture as a strategic occasion-based accelerator grounded in consumer behavior. All right, acceleration method number 3, class-based geographic expansion. All right, here's the problem. Founders often spread distribution geographically way too quickly, especially in a national chain, which has too many stores. And they assume too early that consumers everywhere will magically adopt premium attributes at the same pace, no matter where they live. This repeatedly leads to weak velocities in down market areas, zip codes, where shoppers are less predisposed to anything premium in terms of CPG or anything new. Cultural mismatch, not product quality per se, is what kills early expansion when you do it in a rapid national manner without a lot of preparation. So here's the tough love solution. You grow through class-based geographic sequencing, starting with dense, college-educated, upmarket metros where premium foodways and premium consumer packaged goods are already totally normal. These are regions that concentrate socially networked, premium-leaning households, not just moms and dads, premium-leaning households that accelerate awareness and repeat purchase of your brand through word of mouth. And only after cultural priming in these markets should founders go into the national chains that take them down market towards more and more price insensitive folks. This allows mainstream shoppers time to become familiar with modern attributes in the category that you're introducing, because you're so cool, before encountering the brand. This disciplined crawl, not a national sprint that VC guy wants to pay you to do, protects pricing power and it ensures each new retail class that you enter has a higher probability of success. The mandate's clear. Expand by class, not just geography. And the fourth method of acceleration, your evolution as a founder. Oh, you didn't want to hear this one. No, didn't you? Okay, here's the problem. Founders who successfully build a 7 or 8 figure business often stall, not because the brand has peaked, there's a lack of demand, or any other executional move that they're making per se, but because they have peaked in their growth as a leader. Remaining in operator mode, which, let's be honest, it's the mode of the multi-hat micromanager, which is necessary early on, making all the decisions, chasing every tactic, or clinging to your founder's personal why, as opposed to following the consumer, prevents the organization, your company, from executing a scalable playbook. Teams choke, decisions slow down, and stagnation sets in, all because you didn't evolve your leadership approach. Now, here's the tough love solution. You must evolve from operator to strategist to leader as the business scales, sometimes really, really fast, like 3 or 4 years. Okay? As a strategist, you impose discipline on the company, a clear annual plan, alignment on KPIs, and relentless adherence to the 4P playbook. No opportunistic flailing. But see, as you evolve into a true leader, you now need to hire people better than you to do all of that. And establish that second management layer. Stop making every bloody decision yourself. Stop diving down into the functional weeds. Focus on high-level KPIs, resource allocation, hiring practices, and long horizon planning for the business, especially that long horizon financial planning. Okay, that's the problem. Now, the tough love here is that if you can't grow into a strategic leader, your company, it cannot scale to 9 figures easily at all. In fact, you'll probably end up face planting if you don't drive talented people out of your company. The founder, you, must mature as fast as the brand is.
Thanks for listening. Remember, Dr. Richardson has loads of resources for founders at premiumgrowthsolutions.com.